This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. We're in Boulder, Colorado in December 2015. We actually just completed an interior commercial space that we just painted. Probably should have shown the video from before, but it got a little damaged in the process. But just imagine this having some pretty bad paint work done to it previously. And we've done some accent walls for this particular customer. We've done all the trims around the windows and all the doors as far as the paint goes, and even had to scrape off some old paint and so forth. Kind of an interesting note, all this coping that you see here, normally we can mask off it or put a little shield on it or something. This stuff was just being very, very uncooperative, no matter how many times we cleaned it. So we ended up having to kind of peel it back and reattach it after we were done. These offices here, you'll see the customer actually opted just to have us replace it all with a different color. And honestly, I think it looks a lot better if you're going to do coving as opposed to baseboard. But once again, you can see in this office here, we've done 3 white walls and 1 blue wall. And we're very careful not to get paint on the floor or on the windows or on the ceiling tiles. When we actually did the doors, we ended up having to completely mask out these rooms so we can get the sprayer in there and do this with the sprayer. It's a lot more efficient to do them with the sprayer than trying to do them with brushes and rollers and so forth. So the trim on this job is what took us the longest. I think they must have used a high gloss on the trim prior and just ended up being a real problem. But but anyway, everything's been second coated. We actually used a very top end product for paint here. It's called Duration. It's by Sherwin-Williams, and we've gone with a semi-gloss finish on all the walls and door frames because this is going to be a bit of a lab. So need to make these surfaces very tolerable to chemical splashes and so forth. Go into our dark bathroom here, turn on the light. There we go. In the bathroom here, we opted to use the blue in here. I think it looks a little bit better. It's a men's room. And got that all painted and fixed up. There were some holes in the wall. We got those all fixed. This guy was really, really ugly before we started, but we ended up making it look pretty nice at the end. And same thing with the ladies' room, had a little small wall repairs and so forth. So we got that all taken care of. And we'll head on back into the main room here. You'll see on these walls they use kind of a grayish brown all the way through, which looks very, very nice, especially with their cabinet choices. They had new cabinets installed in here and some new electric being put in. And then we go into this area here. This was a little wall that they had built. We actually installed brand new coving for them that wasn't there previously because it's a new wall, and we were able to get a hold of the same color and put all of that new stuff on. And again, they did that wall in the blue, and around this area here they went and did the white all the way through this wall, all the way up front. And then we accented that very front entry wall in the blue, which again, I really compliment the customer here. I think they made some really, really nice, classy paint choices. The last room we'll look at here is what they're referring to as their break room. And again, in this room here, the coving was in pretty bad shape when we went to go work with it in the first place. And we actually found a box in the back that the landlord had here that was a decent gray, and it fit for the room, so we decided to put that on as opposed to doing this in the black. And I think it looks really nice, again, with the paint colors. And again, they've just done another accent wall in here with the blue, and then we've done the grayish brown color on these walls here. So once again, this is AAA Painting, Handyman Services. We are in Boulder, Colorado, December 15th, or December 2015. Thanks for stopping by.